Hi, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains. You know, they say that they make movies to escape from reality. Well, I always thought that movies were made because they are meant to capture your imagination, to take you to places you've never seen before, experience new sights. And boy, does Godzilla, King of the Monsters, deliver on that. It's a huge summer blockbuster. It's meant to be seen on the big screen, and let's talk about it. So, Godzilla, King of the Monsters opens up this weekend, and I gotta tell you that I was really anticipating this. I reacted to pretty much all the trailers that came out, and I really enjoyed seeing who was cast in this movie. And I went to see this, and I was totally blown away. I liked this movie. Straight up, I liked it. There was not a whole lot of stuff that I would say that was bad about it. If you wanted to see Godzilla fight a bunch of big monsters, then this movie delivers. This delivers it in spades. You'd just be like, oh yeah. And I saw it in 3D. So I saw it a little bit darker than normal. So I wish I could have seen it in 2D. But for me, I felt like the imagery, the cinematography, some of the stuff they capture in this is just breathtaking. The way that the monsters are, like Rodan, all of them get like moments to shine. Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah. Oh, wow. What a menacing bad guy for Godzilla. It's just, it's one of those ones where you come out of the theater going, ooh, I want to watch that again. And that's precisely what I'm going to do. I'm going to go watch this one again after the weekend. But this one, I think, guys, you got to go out and see in the theater. Despite what people say, if you think you're mixed on it, then no, man. Force yourself to see it. It's worthwhile. It's got some huge payoffs in this. Like, you remember when I watched the final trailer and I said this? Dun, 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 dun. You know, if they use that theme in this movie for Godzilla, King of the Monsters in the theater, I will literally soil my pants. Well, all right, the final trailer has dropped. Let's take a look. Well, I didn't do that, but man, there is one big scene in this where it's not really a huge action scene. It's basically Godzilla standing up out of the water, and wow, that really is my favorite scene from a movie this year, just because of its execution. And I'm only going to spoil this part for you guys. They use the Godzilla theme. They use it, and they use it brilliantly. It's just one of those things where you're like, they're using it. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Let's move on to some little more critical analysis of it. Are people going to complain about the human characters in this? Probably. But those are people that are just wanting to tell you that, hey, I just want to see the monsters fight, so show them fight. Is that a movie that you really want to see, though? Do you really want to watch 2 hours of CG monsters fighting each other, throwing each other around for 2 hours? So when people say that they just want to see the monsters fight, it's not a realistic thing to say. There has to be some kind of a human narrative woven in there. And for the most part, I thought they did fantastic. And a lot of it has to do with the cast. The cast has this chemistry that works really well. Ken Watanabe, beautiful. Kyle Chandler, Vera Farmiga was great. And the one real standout for me was Millie Bobby Brown. She comes from Stranger Things, and in this, she doesn't have a whole lot to do, but she has a couple of scenes where she just has to act with her emotions and not with her words. And that is conveyed very well from a lot of the cast. A lot of the cast has those scenes where you're like, cool. And just the way that the whole story plays out with some of them dying and some of them not. It's just, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's just, yeah, there's bloodshed in this one. And things go down at the end. You're just like, wow. And it ends beautifully. It ends beautifully with this one big sweeping shot. And it's just kind of like, yeah, that's a good movie. That is a good movie. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. My God, I can't champion you going out to see this in the theater any more than that. You'll want to go out and see this in the theater, for sure. And for sure you'll want to see this in the theater. Even if you feel like some of the human story is taking away from it, afterwards you're kind of like, yeah, I like that stuff. For me, I really enjoyed the human stuff. I thought it was really well done. And there was something subtly going on in the background that a lot of people are probably just going to gloss over in their reviews. This is a very diverse film. At one point, you just realize, hey, there's a Japanese person, there's a Chinese person, there's a French person, there's an American person on there. And you're just like, oh, wow, that's diversity. And they're not jamming it down your throat, with some SJW stuff. And again, with the women, there's lots of strong women characters in this movie. There's a colonel played brilliantly by Aisha Hines, I think it was. And there's like female pilots, but again, they're not jamming it down your throat, and they're just there, and it's cool. And for me, oh God, who is it? Ziyi Zhang is in this, and she's dealing with Mothra at some points, and you're just like, wow, she's amazing. She's just truly amazing. Truly amazing. And that's just how I felt about the movie. I can't recommend it more than that without going into spoilers. The monster fights are huge. They're totally awesome. And you got to see it on the big screen. See it on the biggest screen you can with a huge sound. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a scene in there where you're just going to be going, yeah, now that's what I wanted to see. They did it. They did this movie right. They did a Godzilla movie right. Okay. Does it crack my top 5 of the year? Yes, it does. Here's the top 5 of the year so far. And it's not quite number 1, but it is number 2. And that's huge. That's huge. It bumps Manna Karnika down, and Godzilla King of the Monsters is definitely my second favorite movie of the year so far. What did you guys think? Where would this rank in your favorite movies of the year so far? Is it in your top 5? Have you only seen 5 movies this year? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Overall, I would give the movie a score. Here's the score sheet, my score sheet. If you want to know how that works, I'll leave a little link in the cards up above to let you know how the score sheet works. Overall, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Oh, yeah, you gotta go and see it. There's a small little post-credit scene that may interest you. It doesn't really lead into the next one, which we know is Godzilla versus King Kong. And that one's going to be, can't wait for that one. Yeah, that's good. This reminds me. They do mention all the other monsters too. They do talk about other monsters, and that's cool. They reference that stuff, and they do a really good job of referencing how this ties into the first one as well. Okay, that's it. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you like what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.